What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another campaign to show you. And this one's a little bit more on the barbaric side. Now, many of you may be aware of Andy Smith. He has put out the series First Man and also Kordrath on Indiegogo. And this latest book, Lilineth, Infernal Conflict, is sort of a spin-off of the Kordrath books, because she has appeared in them already. So I wanted to bring this campaign to you guys' attention because if you like the sword and sorcery or like Conan the Barbarian stories, then this is something that you're probably going to want to check out. Now, as of the time of this recording, Andy has he's closed out the first 30 days of the campaign, and now it is on to its second 30 days. So definitely go and check this out while you can. And without any further ado, let's jump into this campaign. Now, as you can see here, he has raised over $22,000 on this campaign. I would say that's a pretty good amount. So we have the Lilineth's big box, which is pretty much everything that you would be getting in the campaign. I know that Andy has a little bit of a dirty sense of humor, which, I'll be honest, is a man after my own heart. So he is always pushing for this one. If you like all of this stuff as well as some extra stuff, then definitely get it. I'm certain that it is full of fantastic artwork and all the extra perks that you'd be getting with it. Now, we have the story, which is venture into the 123rd layer of the abyss, Clemenceria. Lilineth returns home to report back to her queen with the new information, but how did Lilineth get to be assigned to the Shattered Reach? This is the story of how a new threat emerged. Vexarion, ruler of Layer 124, sought to enslave their female cousins. Lilineth's mission is clear: infiltrate, assassinate, and destroy the heart of Vexarion's power before he consumes all. With talons sharper than steel and a heart burning with ambition, she faces familiar demons, relentless incubi, and the mighty Blade of Dread, Serithar, in a war where every strike could be her last. Sounds like a very intriguing story, and definitely in the same vein as other like sword and sorcery type stories. So we'll jump into the perks. As I've already mentioned, there's the Lilineth's big beautiful box, or maybe it's Lilineth's beautiful box. Sorry, I'm a conservative, and I hang around the political side of things, so I was thinking the big beautiful bill. Anyways, yeah, we have this. We have the fantastic art that Andy puts out. We also have the various covers. So we have Lilineth here. I believe this would be, by process of elimination, probably Vexarion. Oh, never mind. It says Lilineth defending the Crimson Spire, home of her queen, from the general of the Incubus warriors, Serithal. Okay. Then we also have the homage cover. I believe Andy does a decent amount of homage covers with his campaigns. So we have Lilineth here, looking sexy as always. Even though she only has 2 fingers, which is part of like it's not an AI thing. It's just how her species is. So don't be getting all concerned there. Then we have John Malin's cover. Now, for those of you who really like John Malin's artwork, then definitely pick this one up. It's definitely it's one that was colored by Kyle Ritter as well. So if you like Kyle Ritter's coloring, then definitely check that out. 2 for 1 with the great artwork, with John Malin doing like the inking and composition, and Kyle Ritter with the colors. Definitely can't go wrong with that. Oh, this guy's Vexarian. Okay. So we finally get to have a look at him. Okay. So my first assumption was wrong, but now we can see what the dude actually looks like. That's good. And then we have some of the preview pages, colorful where it needs to be, and also still have like the, I guess the sort of more dull colors of a sword and sorcery type of story. So I really like this because if you take the time to look at it, then all of the characters have their own color schemes and they stick out in exactly the places where Andy wants them to stick out. Like Lilineth, you have the purple wings, which are still brightly colored. You have this chick in the back with her different color, like purple skin and orange and yellow wings. You can see everything that's going on, and your eye is still drawn to certain things first. So I like how he does that. We also have the newsprint edition of Lilineth. I believe he is working with, I'm drawing a blank for a moment. Who is it? Peter Simeti from Alterna Comics, another comic company that you definitely want to check out. Peter's doing a like newsprint runs of comics, and he's actually printing them for other creators as well. Smaller print runs, but still having the possibility of like newsprint runs for for modern day comics. It brings a new retro feel to it. So if you want to get that on this, you can definitely do it. There's also the Kordrath 2026 calendar. We have the catch-up tier. And we also have, there's a lot of stuff on this campaign. We also have the Lilineth minifigure for the 2 inches and the 5 inches. So if you have something like a D&D campaign that you'd be playing, then you can use this figure for that. I need a drink after this video. So if you do like role playing or anything, you can definitely use this. And we also have, good lord, we also have First Man returning, and it's just an 8-page story, and it seems like it's pretty much just a full-on fight scene. If you will like the First Man stories, I believe Andy has only done like book 1 and book 2 so far for that. So if you, well, he's only put those 2 onto Indiegogo. I think he did a whole run of First Man back whenever he was like fully in the comic book industry and not like in indie comics and Comicsgate. But if you like the character of First Man, go and check this out. It'll be a good reintroduction. Alright, so we have the creators of these characters. We have Andy. There's Dennis, who streams with Andy on occasion. Christopher Leithwood. I'm not sure if he shows up on streams or not. And Steve Dutrow. So we have all of this. I've already told you all the other stuff. We have the black and white edition. We also have the foil cover. I personally like foil covers. They really look awesome. And we have a bunch of other stuff. We have the catch-up tiers. We have the gaming tier, which is the role-playing game, and it has like the, I believe it has a Kordrath role-playing game attached to it. And it also has the figures and the trading cards that have the various power levels of the characters and stuff that you would need for a role-playing game. I don't roleplay. I know that my cousins do, or at least one or two of my cousins do, but it's not something that I've done, and it's something that takes a lot of time, and I think it would probably take a lot more learning for me to actually get into that. But for those of you who do, more power to you, and there's something here for you to get. Then we also have Andy Smith head sketches and retailer packs, a full figure sketch commission, which if you've seen Andy's work, then this is definitely, his work is lovely. So he knows how to draw the sexy ladies. I'll go with that. And haven't seen this one before. And Andy and Dennis hand delivering your books. And there's a reason why it's $6,500. I mean, you have to pay for travel somehow. It's a very specialized version of delivery. Oh my. Okay. But yeah, we have this campaign. I would definitely say to check it out. If you like sword and sorcery and demonic creatures and sexy ladies and magic and all this other stuff crammed together, then definitely check it out. If you're a fan of Andy Smith's, definitely check it out. Now, at the time of this recording, it only has 30 days left. Whenever this comes out, it'll probably be less than that. But you definitely still have time to go and get it. The calendars will be shipping before Christmas, and you'll have them in time for 2026. So definitely go and support this campaign, support Andy, and support Lilineth, Infernal Conflict. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace out.